Hi everybody and welcome to NamaStace Yoga. You can see that I'm not actually Stacey, I'm just guest appearing here for her and it's my pleasure. So I'm just going to take you through a little 10 to 15 minute flow here that is going to get you really warmed up in your body, to get some energy moving and also to just allow you to feel really stretched out so that you feel amazing for the rest of your day. So let's get started. So come to the top of your mat and bring your toes together and heels slightly apart. Draw in the lower abdomen, soften through the knees a little bit, draw the shoulders back and close your eyes. Bring your hands to prayer. Start by taking a couple of longer, deeper breaths. Just giving yourself time to arrive in your space. Inhale. Open the eyes and take the arms up, lifting up through the front of the body, and let's exhale into forward fold. If you need to pedal through the legs in here, give it a little pedal. Just lengthening through the lower back, through the spine. Lift up on the inhale to extend in Ardha Chandrasana, and then exhale. And inhale again. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, step or jump the feet back into a high plank or chaturanga. And then inhale into Ardha Exhale and bring yourself up into Ardha downward facing dog, and you're looking towards your knees or your toes in here. Feel free to soften it out if you want to move around in the hips, if you want to move around through the waist. This is your downward facing dog. If your calves are tight, pedal through the calves. Keep pressing into those hands, creating space in between your shoulder blades. And let's inhale and take the right leg up into a three-legged dog. My hip just popped there. Okay, and we're going to bring this right leg forwards. So bring that right foot forwards and bring those arms up into Virabhadrasana A, squeezing the left hip in towards the body. From here, we're going to bring the hands down. Just stretch out this right leg. If you want to keep the knee bent, that's absolutely fine. If you want to turn the hip out to the side, also good. Just allowing that hamstring and your calf to stretch. And we're going to press into this right leg and bring the left leg up. Take the arms out to support yourself with your balance. You can bring your head in and look up towards the left foot if you want. I like to turn the hip out. In here, you don't have to. And then we're going to bring ourselves into a little variation of Ardha Chandrasana. If you want to use a block here, you can. But we're just going to lift this left arm up. And if your balance is good, you can take your gaze up towards that left hand. Keeping the toes pointed. There's different schools of thought about keeping the leg parallel with the mat, but I don't think you should bother. And bring that leg back down. Stretch out through this right leg again and soften that knee. Inhale, back up through a little baby Virabhadrasana, and we're going to interlace the hands behind your back here. Pull the shoulders back, look up, allow the chest to open, keep lifting up through the front of the abdomen. Breathe. And then inhale, release the hands. Take this right hand to your left thigh or left glute. You can take it to the left hip if you want, and raise this left arm up in a revolved reverse warrior. And take another nice long breath in here. Keep squeezing that left hip in. And let's exhale. Woo! Exhale, bring the hands back down and bring this right leg back up into your three-legged dog. Exhale, pedal it out. Nice long breaths in your downward facing dog. Really pressing into those fingertips. And And then we're going to raise this left leg up. So reach that left leg up. Give those toes a wiggle if you want to. You can press or pulse through this right heel if that's your thing. And then bring this left foot forwards. Inhale into Virabhadrasana A. And breathe. Let's exhale. Bring the hands down. And again, we're going to just open up through this front leg. So if you want to turn the hip out, reach into the back of that leg. You can keep the knee bent if you want to. And then from here, we're going to pop up into a nice open leg. We're coming into a little variation of Ardha Chandrasana using your hands. You can place them wherever feels appropriate for you to balance. If you want to look up towards that top toe, you can. And then we're going to take this left hand out to the front, open up this hip if you want to. Keep the toes pointed, keep the leg fully engaged and reach the arm up towards the sky. Nice long breaths in here. Try to relax that left shoulder. Good, try and relax the toes. They'll want to claw the floor. Okay, and bring the hands back down. Let's bring this right leg back again. Bending that knee, stretching it out. And I'm going to soften that knee and bring ourselves up through a little baby Vira again. And then inhale. Interlace those hands behind you, opening up the chest on this side as well. Nice long breaths. And release those hands. Okay, we're going to just take those hands down. Oh my God, I've forgotten what I was doing. Don't worry if you've also forgotten what I was doing. That's okay. Just bring your hands down and we're going to bring this left leg back up into a three-leg dog. And nice long breaths in here. Bring the leg back down and breathe. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, bending the knees, keeping the elbows a little bit bent. We're going to bring this right knee in and over to the left elbow. And then extend that right foot out in front of the left foot and turn the heel back to bring ourselves into a little side plank, kind of Kamatsukrasana. If you want to, you can take it further back. It's up to you in here, just reaching through the fingers of the left hand to open up through that shoulder and bring it back down. Pedal through. And let's do the same on the other side. So inhale. And exhale. Bring this left knee in and over to the right elbow, keeping the elbows a little bit bent. And then extending that left leg across the front foot, turning the right heel back and reach into that right shoulder. So you might notice that I'm not taking it as far back on this side. You absolutely can, but if you have got any shoulder injuries, you will have to adapt your pose into one that suits your body. And inhale, back. Breathe it out. I'm just going to bring this left leg forwards again here and back up into Virabhadrasana A. So I can actually do the pose that I forgot a minute ago. So bring this left hand back to the right thigh or right hip and bring the right arm up. Breathe. And bring your hands back down. Take it back up and come back into your downward facing dog. Let's inhale. Just keep in your downward facing dog, make it fluid. Move around in here, stretch through the spine. Keep drawing the belly in your downward facing dog. Okay. up to the top of the mat. Just take a nice little forward fold in here, drop the chin in towards the chest, lengthen through the upper body, keep drawing that belly in and trying to fold a little bit further forwards. And let's inhale, come all the way up, through Vrikshasana, Samasthiti, and inhale again. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back to Chaturanga or plank. Inhale. Ardha. And exhale. Ardha. Let's inhale this right leg up. We're going to start bringing it down now. And bring that right leg forwards into a little, kind of a little baby pigeon. Now, if you want to upgrade your pigeon into like a real fancy little swan, you can. I just always think about those Trafalgar Square pigeons and then like, oh, the beautiful swan. Don't get me wrong, I love those pigeons. Tuck the back toe under, bring yourself back. And let's bring this left leg up and forwards. So again, you could be, it's up to you how you want to approach this pose. Some people take the knee all the way out. I would just be really mindful of your knees. You know, this is your practice. Inhale, if it's not comfortable for the knee to be turned fully out, maybe keep it facing forwards. You could stay in here for a little bit longer. Tuck the back toe, bring yourself back into downward facing dog. Pedal it out again. Let's inhale, bring your feet and knees to the top of the mat. And we're just going to come into a little seated pose just to end our practice here. Okay, so just roll those shoulders. Just notice how your body feels. And start to bring your awareness into your breath. Keeping that belly drawn in. Nice long spine. Have your palms facing up if it's comfortable for you. And allow your breath to calm. You could spend a little bit longer in there if you want to, but that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you again soon.